Well, I mean, it's probably a good thing if they're Shino and Konoe, just saying. But yeah, we've got another event here. Unlike back in Sapporo, there are only two options for this one. It's either the guys or the girls. And I'm going to be showing the girls first because I prefer the guys event to be canon. And I'll go into why once we get into this one.
Come on!
Because it is indeed a Lady Ann and the Others events.
Superb!
Unfortunately, it's not fully voiced. This just reminds me of that unused Tokyo Tower hangout after Futaba wakes up in Persona 5 Royal.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess we were running through the streets of Osaka, fighting shadows, dodging Gatling guns. Oh, I thought for a second Morgana said if only Osaka went down with him. I was like, wait, what are you saying, Morgana?
Hey there. Oh.
And here are the advantages of being friends with an AI. Benzai Maru. Good luck with money, otherwise known as the thing that I keep forgetting to do in Persona 3 Reload, before I go to Tartarus. I thought this was a city of food. Oh, of course he went through all of his prize money. Well, I guess it lasted him this long, that's impressive. But yeah, Inari will be able to be here soon, after I reload and reset the timeline.
What's the plan?
I'll just go with the sweet option.
Yes. If that's so...
Whenever someone says let us pray, though, I immediately think of the merciful clergyman from Persona Q. Now, let us pray!
So...
Now, hopefully, Morgana, you aren't wishing for what I'm hoping you're not wishing for.
Yeah.
Well, at least they didn't pull the it's not as beautiful as you thing that Morgana tried to imitate last year.
Hey. Really?
So, this right here is the reason why I don't like the girls' version of this event.
Yep. Huh?
Because there are definite implications of harem route being canon if you do this, and I don't like that. I don't want that to be true at all. Exciting chat with everyone. It's just a thing with Persona spin-offs. In anyone that's set after the events of the original game, they can't imply, like, they have to keep it vague as to who the protagonist paired with, if anyone. They kind of did that for Persona 4 Arena as well, and in the Persona 4 anime, they just kind of ship-teased him with all the girls. But yeah, I find it okay with Persona, personally, because of, like, the fact that, like, it's not like most of the like, you know, the Persona 5 adventures are in their own little bubble, and the Persona 3 ones are in their own little bubble, so you don't really need to worry too much about, like, continuity. I have a problem within the Trails series, though, with Cold Steel and Trails to Azure, though, because those games are a very long-running series that would really benefit from having, like, one couple canonically confirmed. Like with Estelle and Joshua. We get to see Estelle and Joshua's relationship evolve in the future arcs, and we just can't get that for Rain and Lloyd. But anyway, enough ranting about male characters from completely different series. Now we're going to rant about male characters from this game. Hopefully not that much. I don't remember this event being that bad.
For real?
Well, it adds another one to the for real. Wait, so both of the guy events add to the for real counter, because the one from Sapporo did that too.
Beautiful.
Because if we did, it would not end well. Well, let's praise Ryuji. He kinda deserves it.
Yes.
Okay, so in both cases it is confirmed that Yusuke is almost out of his funds. Good to know.
I'm in your debt.
Oh boy, that might take a while. Oh, if only you knew that the game wasn't quite over yet. And so, everyone, yes, Yusuke, became indebted to the bank of the PTs. Oh, that's nice that we get to show Sophie this time. I mean, I would say I'm still worried, but let's not ruin this moment. We're not Squid. Or Junpei.
Hey! How about this?
Yeah, so some of the discussion is basically the same. Send this photo saying, "Ha ha! Look what we got to do while you're busy with work."
Leave it to me.
This are the greatest out of context lines from Sophia. We actually doing this? I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. Yusuke is not involved, but maybe that means he gets to sketch it. And this will be his next winning piece. And people will forever, like, take years analyzing this, thinking that it's some kind of metaphor for the intricacies of life. The Crouching One, the Human Tower, and the Perched Cats.
So let's toast to this totally closed case.
You say things like that, you're tempting fate. So by the way, this place being called, like, Universe Land or something, the actual Universal Studios theme park Japan is in Osaka. I'm pretty sure that would include Super Nintendo World now.
Cheers!
Soda really hits the spot after a job done right.
Unless you're like me and fizzy drinks feel like someone shoving a chainsaw down your throat.
Okay, Gramps.
I'm curious, why Universal Land anyway?
Oh, Universal Land.
You've gotta hit up Universal Land when you go to Osaka. Plus, I thought it'd make a fitting atmosphere for our celebration.
I guess it's like the rival to Destiny Land. Someone in the comments mentioned to me that, like, the place actually was canonically founded by somebody named Walt Destiny. That was my joke headcanon, and according to the Rydor games, that's actually true.
Ah, nice one, Lady Ann. You really know how to pick 'em.
Dude, you should try to get a job here. You'd make it huge in your Phantom Thief form.
Hey, don't treat me like some kind of mascot.
Oh, well, somebody's already done that, but it's for a local supermarket chain.
This place really brings back memories of celebrating last year.
Wait, hang on. Are you talking about the Destiny Land trip? Because that was when we all found out that Haru's... We didn't just find out, we witnessed Haru's father horribly die.
We shared a lot of our lives together. Not just as the Phantom Thieves.
Although this experience was quite different from our time opposing the palace rulers.
I feel as if we're closer and better written together.
Alice Hiragi, Ango Natsume, Mariko Hyodo, Akira Konoe.
So, not to knock the original P5's writing that much, it's definitely not bad. I just prefer the party's dynamic and strikers.
There's no mistake they needed stopping. They each had very complex circumstances. This isn't to negate the crimes they committed, but it's impossible to simply write them off as evil.
You're right. They had all suffered so much.
Everyone loses their way or faces hardship at some point. And it always has the potential to make a permanent impact on someone. But the biggest testament to a person's character is what they do after their hardship.
As for the monarchs, they were all taken advantage of while they were lost. They changed the hearts of those around them to fit their ideals, and refused to accept their true selves. Still, such a fate could easily befall any one of us. If someone came to me, claiming to hold the means to solve all my problems when I was at my most hurt and desperate?
Well, by the power of, like, us being able to witness cutscenes as an omniscient observer, we did see exactly that happen to Akane. That was how she got to jail.
I can't say I wouldn't have wound up in the same conundrum.
And cue a billion fanfics about you know, the party members of this game having dungeons. Well, it's definitely been done before.
Yeah, I think we'll make it just fine.
And I didn't want to kill the mood earlier, but I guess I'll draw attention to it now. I believe that sign says Super Pirate Summer Festival.
There you go, trying to sound cool again.
If any of us were in trouble, none of the rest would leave him behind like that. I'd be totally screwed without you guys, but when I'm with you, I feel like I can take on the world.
Ryuji?
That's true. We should especially keep a close eye on Ryuji.
Ooh, the fist of justice may rise again yet.
No, please stop that.
Why's that gotta be the first thing you jump to?
He has a point. So long as we have each other, we will never stray from our path, no matter how painful.
The Phantom Thieves are going to be fine. I guarantee it.
Why are you saying that like you're not one of us, huh? You're a Phantom Thief too.
Right. Sophia, Zenkichi, and all of us make up the Phantom Thieves.
And also Yoshizawa and also Toshiro. But, that's, one of them was, well, actually, technically both of those came after because this predated Royal in Japan.
Thank you, everyone. All right, let's keep the good times rolling and live it up one last night in Osaka.
I've never actually been to Osaka, but I really want to. Now. I had a feeling it wouldn't actually go all the way to the next level.
My head's killing me. Still feeling all that soda from last night, too.
Too much skull smash, to quote Chrono Trigger.
I'm quite nauseous as well.
At least they didn't get fake drunk off the soda like the Persona 4 party did.
Symptoms processed. You have what you call hangovers. Is that right?
Soda doesn't give people hangovers.
Again, Arn, you don't know the investigation team.
It's more like that one stuffed his face too much, and that one whacked his head on the ceiling when he got too rowdy.
Oh, I understand.
Seriously, don't misinform Sophia with such stupidity.
And Makoto's acting almost exactly like Naoto did during that trip.
Sounds like you damn kids are just as rambunctious as ever.
Zenkichi! We saw the news. Nice work bringing in Konoe. Thank you for all your efforts.
Yep, but there's still one last perp I've got to bring in.
That's right. Owada.
I'm flying back to Tokyo pretty soon. Sounds like we'll be going our separate ways for now. That doesn't sound half bad. Well, I do still have some time left. I suppose I should send my partners off right.
Still not quite enough.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, the fact that they mentioned the Tokyo radio tower in that Akira interview, they wouldn't do that if it wasn't important. So, Tokyo radio tower is where Emma's servers are. That's totally not going to be relevant later at all. Yeah, if you have any leftover business to take care of in the jails, now's the time. So, they're trying to tell you here that this is the last chance to do side quests.
well, in that case,
But they're lying. Don't worry, this is actually far from your last chance to do side quests. But I am going to be doing a whole bunch of quests now before we head out to the next story destination, because that's when plot starts getting a little bit more involved. Not quite super crazy, but it gets a little bit involved. But yeah, it makes sense that the characters would think this is your last chance to have free time and do quests, but actually it's not completely true. There will be more opportunities to complete side quests. In fact, there's even a decently extensive post-game in Strikers.
Thanks. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's kind of how spoilers one of the Sly games ends. But I mean, I don't think Joker's interested in going that route.
Hey.
So, this right here is essentially Zenkichi's, like, confidant maxed goodbye. I believe you only get this baton keychain if you did Cooking Papa, that request. Around this point, every party member will be giving I believe these are Joker exclusive accessories. We'll be giving an accessory. Yeah, if we switch to Ren, yeah, baton keychain, reduce physical damage high. I believe nobody else is allowed to equip that. And we get one of these from every party member if you did their personal quest. Zenkichi's happens now, but the others don't happen until later. I'm just reiterating the same thing, but yeah, it's kind of nice to get a little bit of capstone on Zenkichi's arc. Well, I mean, you know, the optional parts of his arc.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I believe that says kinniku or muscle. Muscle, and, yeah, don't show that to Kanji, please. He might get flashbacks. Well, yeah, it was really fun. We fought a giant mech, and we beat up a guy in an Iron Man suit, or, you know, Tokusatsu suit. I think it's a reference to a more Kamen Rider than, you know, the kind of Featherman thing. Yeah, I think he still has that dream of opening up a cafe one day.
Hey.
Shokugeki Okonomiyaki sounds very weird. That's cool, yeah, once more we get more reference to Shiho. It's not often that you do see it, but I'm glad they remember her. A lot of people wish she was more important, but I do think she did what she needed to do. Her appearances in Arn's Confidant are pretty great, and also the third semester in Royal. There's actually a lot more to Japan than just these places. Yeah, Sophia's got my point here. I mean, we had curry in Kyoto. Yes, we will eat every single form of ramen known to man. Hopefully that doesn't include Mystery Food X. Hey! Lucky Takoyaki, nice. Yeah, sadly, Saya only appears in one scene in this game, but it's a pretty good scene. Sometimes you don't need a whole ton of screen time to make an impact. Oh yeah, Akihabara. I've actually been there. I recently found the Amy Rose plush that my sister got in Akihabara, and I am keeping it because it's worth like $200 now. Oh, also, while I'm on the request menu, I was asking like what the point is of getting those suspicious text data when I've already turned in the request. That's because the junk collection requests are repeatable, and they're actually worth a lot of money if you redo them. So I have thief challenges in both Okinawa and Kyoto. Let's head to Okinawa first.
Okay.
Singularity, this might actually be my favorite jail theme in the game. So checking the map here, oh boy, we have to make our way all the way over there, huh? Yeah. So the problem with this request is that those blobs that show up in the corridors, they can quite easily get you if you're not careful. If they explode on you, that counts as failing the Thief's challenge. Other than that, there aren't a whole lot of enemies that are out and about. Oh boy, though, this being a dark area is not going to be good for my particular recording setup. And once again, we had to do these amazing ambushes. I'm glad they came back during Akira's dungeon. Yes, it's indeed over. Thank you for saying that, Joker.
I'd like at least a little more challenge. This one by surprise.
A last surprise, if you know what I mean. I am glad that we're high enough level to just one-shot all these, but very soon we are going to be running into...
What's that?
Yep, okay.
Guys, I can see it coming.
Yeah, so right here, I like to jump on top of the surgical lights.
Careful, there's a shadow lurking around.
Ah, crap. Yep, that would be a fail. Yeah, it's kind of rough with these exploding enemies that just randomly spawn. Is it true that Celebrity is actually cheating on 9 people at once? Well, I mean, that could be true if you play the harem route in the original game, because I believe there's 10 romances in Royal.
If only PubSec could
Go
see
ahead.
me now.
Nice line. Yeah, so if you see one of them pop up next to you, just, like, attack it immediately. There you go, Wolf's Howl. When Fury is active, HP consumption is reduced and increases the chance of a critical. That's cool. Apparently, Wolf and Sophie are actually used a lot more towards the later parts of speedruns of easy mode, not New Game Plus, just regular easy mode. And that kind of makes sense. I admit that I didn't watch speedruns of this game all the way through. I just watched the very start. I suppose the increased chance of critical actually really helps with Wolf's technical high skill.
Was that not a challenge?
Increasing the timer of buffs and debuffs whenever he lands a critical hit. Wolf is not like the best at crits, but he does get some decently high critting gun skills later on. Oh boy. Yeah, right here I'm just like, yep, I'm just gonna shoot you first.
I've learned something new.
Okay, we get our highest tier of light skills.
Wait, it's over?
And we grab the hooky. And we are barely even halfway there. Yep.
Hang on a sec.
Oh,
Stop.
yes, I know there is a dire shadow in here. You don't need to interrupt me in midair.
You can strike any time. Your call.
Yeah, always jump to cover points wherever possible in the air, just to reduce the risk of exploding enemies spawning.
The adults are talking.
Did he just say the adults are talking?
Okay, let's keep this up. Hey, wanna go check that out?
No shadows. At least, not right up ahead.
Oh, you say that now. Oh boy, we have searchlights. And I just realized that I should have waited to do this until the Sophie one, because that would have given me level 3 lockpicking, which I could use to get the level 3 lockpick lock here. Well, I planned that out badly, but oh well.
It's a treasure chest. You mustn't overlook it.
Unfortunately, we must right now. Can at least take resist nuke.
It seems like it'll be useful.
Okay, we're getting really close, but here's the problem. We could very easily mess this up if we're not careful, so let's just hit you preemptively.
Ha, that was nothing.
Let's keep moving ahead, shall we?
Now, at this point, as long as we stay on the hooks, we should be good. I don't want to speak too soon, but we should be good.
We have the advantage.
I can
I say
jump
take
all the way over to this hook. And is this... Oh, yeah, I believe if I'm remembering right, we can just slowly ride this hook over and the request will complete itself.
All right.
There we go.
Done.
But like always, it sucks that we don't have a warp near the boss, so I'm going to have to warp out at the start of this room.
You're already working on this one. Good job!
And all we get for that one is an HP incense. Let's have Joker get more HP. And now, Kyoto Thieves Challenge, which I probably will also use Gramps for, because it fits. Yeah, so this is about the point where you realize the Thieves Challenges for the mini-jails are a thing. We have to get all the way to the end this time. However, actually that's not that bad, because we can warp straight there thanks to the main fox statue. Let's just say that there may be a later jail where we don't have that luxury.
Go ahead.
So really we just need to get through the first area.
Nothing to worry about here, I think.
I like how we can already see the request icon. Though on that note, it always confuses me how, like, it says request defeat all shadows whenever you're, like, in a forced battle. I feel like that's actually a Dynasty Warriors thing, like that it's supposed to be, like, mission or something. Like I think that happens in Warriors games sometimes.
I'd call that
But okay, through that, through the Torii gates, and hello, flying drone, hello, janky camera.
Step aside if you don't want to.
Okay, nice battle! I may have to shoot an enemy here just to be absolutely safe. Oh, yeah, but it's a flying big drone.
taking too much damage.
Yeah, so by going through here...
Supposed to be.
Okay, let's move.
Hey, wanna go check that out?
Still don't have level 3 lockpicking. Annoyingly, we actually get it for this request, so I'm going to have to come back in.
This should prove useful. All
For
right.
some reason we have to go into this little corner, but yeah, there we go, that's done.
Working on this one.
And finally, we can raise Safecracker to level 3. Which I will do right now. And that's max, so don't need to worry about that anymore. So yeah, we've got this. This comes very late, but it's still pretty cool. Actually, yeah, let's go for more debuffs. Now, there actually is a trophy for encountering a certain amount of treasure demons, so I'm probably going to have to level this one up a bit if I want to show Platinum. Well, actually, I'm probably not going to show Platinum on screen because of, you'll see, reasons. But for now, we can actually go ahead and grab some of those level 3 lockpicking chests that we couldn't get before.
Okay.
First one of which is in here.
What magical one?
Lifeless Slayer. Null Fear, nice. Okay, yes, this Okinawa one does require level 3 God Saber, a weapon that we've no doubt stolen from one of the many gods that we've killed over the course of our career. Oh wow, this area is literally crawling with crawlers now. And here we go. I like how the music is only the backing in this area. Queen's Whip, we've only got that now. Plus Brainwash. Okay. It's been a while since we went to the Sendai jail. In fact, Zenkichi's never really been in here. But we're here because it is time for a certain ebon god to descend. And by descend, I mean descend too far into the ground. Like, the title doesn't tell me either. It could mean that the ebon god is, like, descending from the sky, or it could mean that it is that we are making it descend to Earth. But yes, we have the Fratricidal Destroyer, otherwise known as Seth. Very Seth. Yes, the ultimate power of Sacred Stone's brokenness is here. So, generally speaking, you only want to fight this guy when you're absolutely ready. It can be very brutal. It looks actually honestly a little small, but I like how its heat wave is represented as like actual fire breath. Probably won't be showing the entire fight, just because it does take a little while, even at this level. But by defeating Seth, we will be able to use it as a fusion. Hang on one second. Yeah, my D-pad, I guess there is a bit of a cooldown on the D-pad, but yeah, I do need to eat some goat. Nice dodge there. I'll probably need to restock my supplies of food soon. Okay, Rajanaga is my Dizzifier. Nope, didn't quite make it there.
It's stronger than us, and curse won't work on it.
Oh, okay, Futaba said it's stronger than us. That is interesting. Also, one-hit kill, be careful of that, because it's going to make this big reticule appear, and that reticule does a lot of damage when it goes off. But yeah, at this point, I think I'm just gonna keep just keep fighting off camera unless something interesting happens. Okay, so freeze works. It's also kind of funny that you can actually hear it say, "Cut, move." So if I can freeze him, maybe I'll be able to go for Yusuke here. So next time you try and actually attack, there we go, got a counter.
Use this. Use this.
I love how Joker got full health just before Primordial Suit was the next healing item. It's like, yeah, even it's just like he got lucked out of having to eat that. I believe I just did over 1,000 damage with that. And that should be over. There we go.
I owe you one. Can't let you kids have all the fun.
And with that, I'll get rid of, yeah, like, I'll need to get rid of all of these eventually, and that's the wrong way.
Good job.
Beastly was Scepter. What is it now? Like, just a pile of mush? Yeah, but if we go out of the van and back in again, we actually have a new request from Lavenza. The Hound of Hades howls. This is our second one of these special Persona fights. This one is for Cerberus in the Osaka jail, and it may be a little beyond us at this point. But this chain of quests eventually culminates in a very, very special fight. Oh no. Sonic Frontiers flashbacks.
How many would you like?
I must buy all of them. Oh, and we can now buy full revives. The problem is we don't need to, because rescue pills do the same thing with maxed out Metaverse Medic. Essentially the same thing, at least. Okay, so here I am back in Alice's jail, because I think it's time to fight the first Dire Shadow. Well, let's hope the ass-kicking is not us. Let's debuff it first. We have Bloodbath. Weak to electricity, wind, and curse.
I'll use this.
Go ahead and set that up. Now, can I dizzy you? I presume the answer is yes. Yep, watch out for that God's hand, obviously. Okay, now, because this is actually weak to curse, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that instant death will actually work on it if you're lucky enough, but I'm not gonna try for that. I've actually recently found out that Rajanaga gets Thunder Rain, and that is, that's pretty crazy. Oh, I'm taking off entire shield gauge with this. Maybe I actually am a little over level for this fight. Also, that looks a little bit terrifying, honestly. Seeing those glowing teddy bear eyes there. And this should wrap it up, as Morgana said. Goodbye, terrifying teddy bear. And we get a trophy for that. Who dares wins. There's one more for defeating all the Dire Shadows. Suppose it's time to get rid of Swift Strike.
Now I'm even more dependable.
Dear Rahan. To be honest, I don't really use this that much now that I have Dizzy on Joker. Luck plus 10. It's also funny how the heartbeat is in the menu screen if you've just been spotted by a shadow. Oh, Haru has Heat Riser now. The thing is, Zenkichi gets that already. So I don't think I want it at this point. As I was able to take out bugs fairly easily, I think I'm actually going to go for the Sendai Dire Shadow.
Take this.
So this one is Snake King, or Rajanaga. It is weak to Fire, Ice, and Bless, and Ice makes it decently weak to Yusuke. So for this, what I like to do is inflict it with Freeze and then do technical damage. Oh, and it has Thunder Rain. Yeah, it took it straight down to the all-out attack with just one special, 1/3 special. That's the power of combo count up with countering an attack with Yusuke, thanks to one of his master arts. And you're done. Feel like it's a bit late for burn boost, but that definitely helps when teamed with Morgana. I feel like I don't actually use this often due to healing items, so yeah, may as well overwrite that. Really?
Good job, everyone.
Good. On to the
Can I just grab that with one enemy? And there we go. To spend these bond points, I guess I will rank this one up to maximum. Okay, good. So Seth can be fused in the Velvet Room with Mithras and Copper Tengu, but they both need to be at least level 45. In order to do this, I basically dismissed and resummoned my highest level persona from the compendium until I had enough persona points to level up these two. That's generally the main way you grind persona points, is you turn money into persona points.
It seems that
You get Technical Adept, Gun Boost, and then later Gun Amp. How about Freeze Boost Buffalo as well? So now we have the Fratricidal Destroyer himself.
this is what
And let's get him access to Gun Amp.
Okay.
The cool thing is just summoning him gave us a ton of persona points. I can even get to knockdown style. So that makes for a pretty decent gun build for breaking down gauges. I have Master Kukatra at home. Okay, so I was looking up when Rajanaga and Fortuna would get these skills, Vacuum Wave and Thunder Rain respectively. Turns out they don't actually learn them until the 70s! Yeah, I feel like that's meant to be more a merciless mode thing, so I am definitely not going for those. But I'll handle the rest of my fusions next time because there is going to be a request unlocking soon to make Trumpeter with a certain skill, and I want to cover that. I'll be able to do the rest of the fusions while I'm in there. So, with that, we've done our cleanup in Osaka. Next time, we'll be heading out to the next city and enjoying some quality time with our friends before the road trip is over. Vindication for a certain moment from the original story. I'll see you all then.